I'm Dominique Lavigny, your Bakersfield neighborhood reporter. Bakersfield man Dante Heath says he was pulled over for a traffic stop by the Bakersfield Police Department at this Red Roof Inn in downtown Bakersfield. What happened after, he says he caught on camera. Dante Heath says he was leaving the Red Roof Inn after spending the night with some friends back on December 31st. He says he didn't have his seatbelt on, which may have led to police pulling him over.
A car stopped. From what I know, it was a car that just stopped. And he flashed his light on me. I said, oh, it's a cop. Let me put my seatbelt on.
During the traffic stop, Heath says the BPD officer asked him for his license and to get out of his car. He says he refused, which is shown in this video recorded by Heath.
I'm asking you to step out, bro.
Key word, you're asking me. And I know that's the law when they feel unsafe, but I did nothing to make you feel unsafe.
The video shows the officers asking multiple times for Heath to step out of his car, to which he asks for a supervisor.
Call your supervisor and I'll get out. Thank you. Here he goes.
Are you going to step out?
No, sir.
BPD's Assistant Chief of Police, Brent Stratton, says the department is investigating the basis of the traffic stop, as Heath and the officers dispute whether the seatbelt violation occurred on private or public property, adding the different interpretations of the law may have escalated the incident.
We don't believe that engaging at the scene of the window of a traffic stop is the best place to litigate or to work through these issues.
Stratton says the law allows officers to remove people from their vehicles if necessary due to the dangers and unpredictability in traffic stops.
We expect our officers to de-escalate situations when feasible. It's also important to remember that de-escalation requires two parties.
Window, if you don't open it, I'm telling you right now.
Okay. Wow. He broke my window. Now I'm getting out. I'm getting out.
The officer broke Heath's window, then arrested him for obstruction of justice.
When I got out of the car, I can tell you honestly, I closed my eyes because I was slung with force to the ground.
Heath's phone falls at the end of the video, recording only the audio of him calling for help.
I got taser doing to me, man. What are you doing, man? Oh my God, what are you doing to me, man?
Heath's wife, Faith Heath, watched the live video later that morning, feeling fear for her husband until he finally called her and assured her he was okay.
When someone has a perception of you, it doesn't matter. No matter what he said, no matter how much he cried out for help.
Help! Help! He's breaking my arm! He's breaking my arm! I'm not resisting, I'm stiff!
The family held a press conference where Heath claims the officer broke his arm, among other injuries, and announced their lawsuit against BPD back on January 5th.
At what point does my safety, or does his safety, or does anyone else's safety supersede the safety or the alleged unsafety of someone who is there to protect me?
Assistant Chief Stratton says they do not expect any charges from the district attorney's office for misconduct at this time.
And something has to change because I have sons.
BPD says the investigation to determine if the stop resulted in the use of reasonable or unreasonable force is still ongoing. For 23 ABC News, I'm Dominique Lavigny, your Bakersfield neighborhood reporter.